As you all can see by the title of the video, I am way more serious about getting out into these Charlotte streets. As you are, beautiful as you, beautiful as you are, beautiful as you, beautiful as you are, as you are. All right, so I'm on my way to meet up with this other girl who lives here in Charlotte. I'm on my way there and I am guilt tripping myself for even going because I feel like I'm missing out on time with my kids, spending time with my husband, but that should not be the case. I deserve to get out the house. I deserve to do something for myself. I deserve to make new friends, meet new people, because at that moment in my head I was telling myself, Natalie, you are 33 years old. If you had made no new friends by now after being in Charlotte for nearly 3 years, then what's the point of wasting your time trying to do it now? There's no better time than now to try to put myself out there, to introduce myself to new people. I deserved to go out and do something for myself that will benefit not only me, but my family. Because when I feel good and I'm in a great mental place, everybody else doesn't have to face my wrath. I knew I deserved to go out because I had been trying to come up with excuses for so long about why I didn't even need to go anywhere. If I go out, I'll be better for my children. If I go out, it'll be better for my marriage, because we need time apart to be different people, to be ourselves outside of who we are together. I'm so glad I did not let the narrative that I was playing out in my head persuade me to turn around. I ended up meeting her in South Park. We had such a good time. I had a great time. It turns out that she is a content creator as well. And now I have someone I can reach out to about content, go to events with, and I have someone who can help me get in front of the eyes of other people in my niche. So it turns out to be a well-needed outing. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to get out and enjoy the city tonight. Like, it's amazing, and I just can't wait to continue to do this. Like, for real, y'all. I ended up in Uptown Charlotte because I wanted to explore some more. I got the itch to explore some more. I got this itch because I was sitting down in the hotel lobby of where we were at Cordell. We were supposed to go our separate ways after we hung out for a few hours, but I had to sit my butt down in the lobby to drink a few more glasses of water. I had 2 glasses of wine. I was a little bit tipsy, and I didn't want to drive and put myself in any danger. I was tipsy with reason. I hadn't had any alcohol for 44 days for my own personal reasons. Sober October, and I'm trying to cut back on alcohol content because I have a history with alcohol that is not very positive. But your girl had to sit down and be still for about 30 minutes. Once I felt like I was much better, and plus I ate some more food, I decided, oh, I'm already out. Let me go uptown to explore. Even though it wasn't really exploring, it was places I had already been before, but I just wanted to get out. Anyway, I took advantage of just already being out, and it wasn't that far away from where I already was. I had fun once again. I went to listen to some jazz, which I love. One of my favorite genres of music. I'm a huge jazz fan. It's just one of those genres that I feel like everybody can listen to and get something from. You can understand, well, you can decently understand what people are saying. And it's just mellow music that makes me feel good, that can make anybody and everybody feel good. I went around uptown looking at the street art. For me, I'm from Montgomery, and that's just not something that you see a lot of when you're down there. And being here in Charlotte, ever since being here in Charlotte, it's just something that's very prevalent and dominant here. And I've seen some beautiful, beautiful street art since moving here, and it's always changing as well. They're adding new stuff everywhere, and I love just looking at the depiction of art through, it's not even graffiti, it's not graffiti, it's just beautiful artwork. And I also ended up at the rooftop bar where I went for my 33rd birthday celebration this year. Overall, I had such an amazing time getting out of the house. It was well needed. Do y'all hear me? I had a great time. I learned some lessons. I was able to negate some negative viewpoints and perspectives about making friends as an adult. I was able to take care of my mental health in the process. For me, going out in Charlotte has been something that I've been pushing off because of how I feel when it comes to me taking away quality time from my kids and from my husband. But that's not the case. I realize that now after going through therapy and working through some of my own issues within myself and with my husband and kids. There also comes the conversation about making friends as an adult. for years throughout my childhood, throughout adolescence, throughout college, throughout graduate school, like all of that. I have had instances where I've made some really good friends and then we just stop communicating. That's just, and I don't feel like that's just life itself. I have felt like that's just me. That's just my situation. That's just my case. But it's not, because I still have friends from college. I have friends from high school. Even though some of us have gone our separate ways, I can count on one hand how many excellent, amazing friends I have, which is nothing is wrong with that. That just means I have discernment now about who I choose to hang out with, talk to, share personal stories with, and bring into my life circle. Then in recent years, since being here, I felt traumatized about meeting new people, making friends here, because I'm like, girl, what are you gonna find in common with people at your age? But that's not the case as well either. I have communicated with several people who live here who I have lots in common with, not just content creation and not just my kids and not just the fact that I have children. So this goes for anyone who is feeling some type of way about meeting new people, about getting out into a new city. You deserve it, period. It's good for you and it's good for the people around you. And I plan on going into more lengths about my personal experiences with making friends in childhood and as I got older and currently. Now, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I hope you all enjoyed me getting out into Charlotte. And like I said in the last one, I plan on doing a whole lot more of that, but within a certain type of reasonable boundary. Thank you all so much again for watching. I appreciate your support. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel if you aren't already a part of the community. And until next time.